guys, this is Kikxk. Welcome back to another video. Now, today I'm starting a new series, Kikxk Talks. It's a new series to my channel, where I just talk about past things that have happened to me, creepy, just stuff that's happened to me I've experienced in my life, you know. Now, in today's episode, I'm basically gonna be talking about this really creepy thing that happened to me in my old house. It was it was really creepy. Well, our house was pretty paranormal, you know. It was really haunted. If you guys do know, let's say what's his name? I forgot. Yeah, Jitsu Scrub. I think if you guys know him, he's sometimes in my live stream. He used to be my neighbor at that home, and he's I don't know if he's experienced any paranormal things, you know, but anyways, so today's episode is gonna be about some paranormal crap happening to me at my house. So like any other family, who doesn't want to go at 11 o'clock at night and get Slurpees, you know? That's like pretty fun, you know. What sort of pet family doesn't do that? Well, let me just say that it was pretty bad for us to go because we didn't know what was gonna happen. We didn't know we'd have to call the cop. We have to call the cops at the end, you know. But anyways, we decided to go anyway because we didn't know what was gonna happen and nobody can tell a future, you know. But we went. Got our Slurpees, sat 30 minutes over there, just like a normal family, you know, nothing so unusual. Just like sat there, ate our drink our Slurpees and crap. But anyways, we sat there, yeah, drank our Slurpees, and we decided to come back home, and we ran a few errands, you know, just late night errands. Now, when we came back, we didn't know this was waiting for us. Now, my mom doesn't close the garage door, okay? And we leave it open, okay, just so we need anything emergency or anything like that. The thing was there was no lock on it. Like there literally was no lock on it, which was the creepiest part of the story. And we didn't know that but the creepiest part was okay, so we came back, all right? We came back, parked the car inside the garage, and my mom got out of the car. My mom went towards the door, okay? She went towards the door, like, literally, alright? She tried opening the door. She, like, literally put all force. The door would not open. Now, this is... Okay, so this is a door inside of the electric garage, like the one connected to the house. Now, I was sitting inside the car, and she just had this horrific expression on her face. I'm like, oh god, what happened? And she said the door won't open. Um, she said the door won't open like 2 times. And my dad's like, okay, let me check. Like, he went to the door and check. Like, he started like struggling on the door. It would not open. And I'm like in the car, what is going on? My dad decided to pull back into the car and drive as far away from the house as possible, you know. And you know, me being a 12 or a 10-year-old, I did what every 10-year-old did. I cried. Okay, don't make fun of me. I cried. Now, as a 10-year-old, I was pretty sensitive about these things, and the, the no lock being on the door, dude, that'd be like really creepy. We but just backed away from the house, like this is like literally so true. I started crying about this. But anyway, we backed away from the house while I was still crying. But yeah, my mom decided to call a cop. Now, before I go any further into the story even more, our house did have a little paranormal activity. Now you're asking what sort? Now, we used to hear bumps. The fan would used to, the fan, there was this really big fan on top of, like, the ceiling. That we used to have, like, a really high ceiling. So, the fan would go on by itself, things like that. And we'd really get creeped out. Like, I'm not even gonna lie here, but we used to, yeah, we used to get really, really scared. But yeah, so my dad asked the landlord one day, land own wait no, whatever it's called, the one who owns the house when you guys rent it, whatever. Um, so we used to rent a house before, but we bought one right now. So, but anyway, so he asked the landowner that if there was something in the house, like we used to hear like a lot of crap and stuff. So, but the landowner said, yeah, there was these two little girls living in the house. My dad's like, what? Like literally what? He was like, nah, he's probably joking. But he was dead serious, unfortunately, and we had to live through that for like 2 years. Now, yes, like 2 years, dude. What are you doing? Like, why are you still living there? I don't still live there anymore, but we got a new house. We bought it, so we were just waiting for the prices to come down. It was just really hard. So, but yeah. Anyway, back to the top. And so what happened was we backed away from the house, called the cops. While we were doing that, we saw flickering, like the freaking hallway lights were flickering. Now my bedroom room was luckily open, and the whatever it is, police phone operator. She was like, "Okay, stay on the call." She was like, "Okay, do you see any bodily figures or anything like that?" My mom was like, "No." And she was like, "What?" Okay, so she was like, "Okay, calm down. It could be anybody." So the cops came like after 15 minutes, and they said if they can have the key to the front door. I mean, you guys are asking, dude, you could have just went from the front door and easily just sat down, but dude, we thought they were like we thought we were getting robbed like at the moment, so we didn't even want to go inside and be held hostage. So we decided to stay inside our car and call the cops. And when they came, they asked for the front door key. We gave it to them, and they said, "Okay, stay in your car. We'll be right back." So they even took their guns out. At this time, I stopped crying. So, uh, I stopped crying, and so they took the keys and everything, and they just literally like took the key and like smashed the door open, looked inside, came out after like 10 minutes, because there was like a lot of hiding spots. It was like a pretty big house. I wouldn't say like a really small house, but it was okay. It was like a medium ranged house. Um, but yeah, anyway, so they came out. They were like, "There's nobody inside, and if you want us to come inside, if you want us to come inside with us to like see, just so we get pretty happy about there's nobody there." So we went inside, looked, and there was nobody there, and we were like, "This is like the craziest day of our life." But anyways, we stayed pretty cautious. There were a few things more happened, but May 4th, 2017, we moved out and we were done with that house. And in our new house, there was nothing hopefully, but we still hear a few bumps here and there, in the attic, which you don't really put stuff up there, but you know, it's pretty crazy thinking what can come after you. And if you don't believe in ghosts, you don't have to, but it made me believe it. So yeah, anyway, basically that was all it. Literally that was all it because it was like a really backstoried story. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. I am giving a $10 Roblox game card at 500 subscribers on a live stream. Uh, and this game I'm playing in the background, it's like really cool. It's called a Kikxk, something like that. It just came out, I think. I don't know. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. But until then, as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.